Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. I'm Murphy01, and what I'm doing here is a series of, I'm going to try to keep them reasonably short, beginner videos on the various classes and what you can do with them and like your first couple days in Darkness Falls. With the new Alpha 21 version that Kane and the team have been working on, we've had an influx of new people. Hello. So, I'm just going to go over my settings real quick, and then we'll jump right into it. First things first, let's talk difficulty, okay? Insane, Survivalist, and Warrior. Um, you have a harvest penalty. Enemies get damage resistance, and your game stage is artificially accelerated. This is a bad thing because you can reach a point where you soft lock yourself in this game. You literally will not be able to kill like my homie here with the horns because you don't have the appropriate weapons or gear. Um, for the purposes of these, we're going to go with I'm going to do Nomad. I like to give myself a couple extra hours to work. I'll leave all this normal. Go over to basic. I'm going to turn the Blood Moon off. It's unnecessary. I know that's kind of like a key component of the game. Don't care. um, for me, it's formulaic. Um, it's a noob trap. You expend a bunch of resources. I'm also turning the speed down on these dudes. It's already bad enough that they have extendo arms. Um, you expend a bunch of resources and you gain a lot of experience right off the bat. And again, going back to what I was saying about game stage, you don't want the higher tier creatures in there before you're able to deal with them. We'll let ferals run, nighttime jog. I shouldn't be out at night anyway. Give ourselves a little more player damage. Crank the loot abundance up just a little bit, but disable it. And I always go backpack only on the drop. Create a menu in case I need to spawn something in. Oh, Darkness Falls options. Okay. So, Screamer Horde minimum, Screamer Horde max. Let's go ahead and set this to 12 hours because I like to have one of those every day. 10, we'll do 35 on that. Screamer Horde 5 to 20 because hopefully we're not going to set off screamers. As this is going to be a series, the game will change in further episodes. I probably won't even do this part. All right, the other thing is we're going to use the same map each time. Because if you're watching this and you're brand new to the mod, you probably need to be playing on the same map so you can get some landmarks down. The difference between maps, let's cover that real quick. Okay, so the defaults maps, you see they have no PEP. PEP is the upgraded version of Compo Pack. It is the it PEP is POI enhancement pack, and it's basically compo pack with all of the weird like 50-foot tall Legos and Star Wars AT-ATs stripped out. Fair warning on that. Um, PEP buildings, they're not really game staged, and they could be a trap. But it's generally good to assume that everything in Darkness Falls wants to kill you. All right, with no further ado, let's get rocking and rolling here. I'm going to start off with the farmer and just work my way down the classes. And let me back these up. My very, very first piece of advice is get somewhere safe. Once you go through and you get your um, each of these videos is going to be I'm going to break down a class, show you how to do the class quest. I'm going to show you the class abilities. But my very first piece of advice is read your journal. Read everything in it. Um, Also, join the Discord and read the fact channel before asking a whole bunch of questions. All right, changes. Well, it's probably going to load a bit faster than I can talk about this, but main screen you'll have health and stamina. you'll have food and water. Um, Health and stamina are governed by a trait called wellness. When you die, you will lose wellness down to a minimum of, I believe, 60. It could be 50. This is a cap on your stamina. The way you regain this is through vitamins and wellness foods. Uh, see, stone axe, we'll make one of those. Harvesting resources, make tools. I'll cover that. Distraction. I haven't tried this in A21. I don't know if it works. We might have to do that just for funsies. Stealth and sneaking. Yes. Face tanking is dumb and will get you killed. TFP changed all the animations, pretty much. All right. Enough talking about tips. Let's get into it. Okay. Close the pop-ups. All right. First things first. Let's go ahead and... All right. Open the backpack. Use the backpack. All right. As you notice, you have very few slots. Let's go ahead. Speaking of which, this is your lockable slots. Go ahead and lock those 12 in there. All right. Let's go ahead and give me just a second here. Sorry about that. My mouse was being silly. All right. We're going to go ahead and take the Blake class paper. Go up here to recipes. Click on farmer because that's what we're going to do first. Craft your book. Prior to the world ending, you had a plot of land required skill to growing various plants. Is read your book. So, A, knowing how to work the land is a valuable skill these days. You also know how to lure animals for breeding and easy capture. Time to get out there and get working. All right. So, let's go ahead and switch missions to the farmer mission. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and gather my usuals that I gain. These little dried up sticks are good for wood. Go ahead and grab the yucca and goldenrod. I also generally take all of the cotton and bird nests that I can see immediately, as well as stones. Drag our hammer down here. Okay, let's get us some plant fibers. Another part that's included in this mod is a lot of the plants you can just pick up off the ground. Work on this as we're headed towards the trader. Grabbing all of the cotton because not only can it turn into armor, you can also craft cloth fragments, which are good for bandages, armor, and you can make arrows with them. On the subject of arrows, let's go ahead and turn. Well, I only picked up one rock. Okay, well, get some more rocks here. There's a big old boulder. Okay, on the subject of arrows, Darkness Falls at its core is an extension of an expansion upon Alpha 16, where both sticks and sharp rocks were required for various tools and arrows. It's not nearly as intensive as some other overhauls, but if you're new to it from vanilla, it is a change. Okay, you notice I grabbed that tomato. That is because, let's go ahead and turn all these into sharp rocks. That is because you want to forage for all the food you can. There's a lot of food in the game. However, you can starve to death. Sorry about that. let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn all this into sticks. Oh, make it a stone axe. Okay. Pull this down. Apologize for the noise there. Alright. Now, with our stone axe, we can rock and roll. Okay. Next thing, let's go ahead and run around here real quick and see if we can find our yucca fruits. We need 5 yucca fruit. These are these trees here. There are apple trees and orange trees. In addition, you should be checking all of the tree stumps and then chopping them apart because, yes, there is a chance of you getting honey out of them. I like to keep an eye out while I'm doing things, even though we are only on Nomad. Alright, let's go ahead and make our weapons here because they'll get us out of a situation faster. Alright, and we need a spear. Bring the bow down. Bring the club down. Spear. Need some more rocks. Back over to wherever that big ass boulder was. There it is. And then we'll start heading towards the trader here momentarily. I just wanted to make sure we can get all of our yuccas and goldenrods. Farming used to be much harder because you had to get yucca and goldenrod. Now goldenrod is always grown in the forest biome, but yucca you used to have to get it in the desert. Okay, let's grab this. Alright, that didn't give us very much. Go ahead and craft our spear and a shovel. Move things over. Alright, spear down here, shovel over here. Let's go ahead and make some arrows. And while we're doing that, we can wind our way towards the trader while keeping an eye out for yucca plants. Grabbing all of the bird nests along the way. Let's see other things. I'm not going to get heavy into base building in this series because that's not what this is about. I'm going to cover the classes and a can of spam. Oh, okay. Let me bring that up. See here where it says food poisoning. You can eat this just out of the can, but if you do that, you have a 5% chance of getting food poisoning. Your food drops to 0 and you start losing health. Don't do this. Wait and make a recipe out of it. But you do want to collect like carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, yucca fruit, because one of the first things we'll be doing is buying both a cooking pot and a cooking grill. All right, yucca, don't hide from me. You're making me look bad. Ah, there's one. Gotta get turned around. Oh, I did not. All right. Hey, all right, got some dried fruit, some trail mix. Dried fruit is small food. Trail mix is good for digestion, like red tea. All right, there's another one, and another one. We need 2 more. Let me look around here. Trying to be careful because it's about time for things to start spawning in. It's been a couple minutes. You know, as soon as I'm not looking for these doggone yucca plants, we'll find 85 of them. Tomato, grab that. Grab him. Okay, nothing in that one. Go ahead and bust it up for the wood. All right. Let's see here. Other things is we are going to try to have a shelter built. Now, things have been changed with mod where you can stay with the trader. I don't advise it because their compounds are way too big to defend, and they're not really. Hey, that's like 4 bags of dried fruit right off the gun. Okay, fix that. I literally need one more yucca plant. Let's run around the building, see if we can find that. Maybe get another bird nest or 3 while we're going here. Come on, yucca plant. All right. And spend just a little more time looking for this. Okay. Okay, took a little looking around, but we found our other one here. So we complete the class quest. Alright, and we can go talk to Jen, and we can grab all these tomatoes while we're out here. Alright, let's get over here and talk to her, get our first 2 quests. I normally try to get 2 quests done. Let's go ahead and work on your first class quest here, which is to create 2 seeds here of both the yucca and goldenrod varieties. Alright, that gives you your clothes. Let's go ahead and throw that on. Where? Alright. I need 40 rotting flesh, 100 nitrate powder, and 400 clay soil. For that, we're going to go raid her compound because, yes, you can break apart a lot of things in the compound. Trader protection has been removed in this version of the mod. See? Dunk. Alright. Now, the trader compounds are by no means not dangerous. The zombies can get in here. Nothing in that. Alright. So just keep a wary eye out. Alright. For nitrate powder, you're going to want bodies. Good thing is I have a little prior knowledge, so on this map I have a good spot to go for them. Alright, let's go ahead and just clear out things as we go along here. This little planter here is clay. Well, that's taking about 50 forevers, isn't it? It's fine, we're getting rocks to make arrows with too. Alright, grab this guy. Alright, we'll go over here to Jen's house. These little plants here are also clay soil. And you're collecting all these because you're going to make farm plot blocks. Okay, close that. Because like I said, the zombies can get in. Ooh, look at our luck. Pistol right out the friggin' gate. Let's run through the... I always take the curtains for the cloth. So here's who we got going on. Alright, corn and some yeast. Blueberry jam, hey, more food. Coal, that's good for our campfire. Yeast, wow. Jen stocked us up. We will leave the sandwiches. I can't make those immediately. I can't do anything with them immediately. They're just for antibiotics. This one's also clay. You wind up needing leather for a lot of things, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Okay. Got that couch. Yeah, a little behind the curtain, behind the scenes is, I like making videos, but I don't do this professionally, as it's pretty obvious. I mostly do it because it makes my girlfriend happy. So I will, if you notice the jump cuts, it's because I'm cutting out boring stuff. All right, let's go ahead and break this bed down for the extra cloth and springs and stuff you're going to need later. All right, and that's got that cleared out. Let's go get her workstations. And then we'll run around and see her and the scout. Now, that's something that some people might, okay, we got a little laggy lags in here. I blame part of that on TFE changing everything. They could have just optimized the game, but I won't get on my soapbox today. All right, let's see here. Cobble rocks. That's good for making a little starter base. That's like our third radiator. All right, let's go ahead and scrap them dudes because they take a while. Scrap them shoes. All right. Ah, this is your other source of nitrate powder, and also your bone shiv. Alright, let's go ahead and turn him into a bone knife. It's also be how we're going to get some glue later. Alright, let's go ahead and search these out. There's some more clay for us. Notice we haven't fought any zombies yet. That's by design. You actually don't want to fight more than you absolutely have to. See how long it'll take me to just knock out this clay requirement. Actually, we're going to want to dig up a hole anyway. Alright. Let's go over and talk to the scout. Grab that. These little piles are good for the cloth. Broke my shovel. Alright. Now, here's something that is different as well. So we have books, right? Farming tips. I'm not actually going to read this book because going over here to the farmer class, which is a little plate, you give it 1 point in living off the land. That gives you the mortar and pestle, iron hoe, animal feed, animal snare, chicken coop, and recipes. Gardener gives you an additional crop, and you can craft farm plots, weed seeds, orange seeds. You'll get that from just going through things. Basically, cooking, you can unlock some drinks. Shotguns. Ignore the armor increasing effect on shotguns. Shotguns do much less damage to wood blocks. Going farmer first means you like boomsticks. All right, so let me go ahead and I don't think I can add any points. No, I can't add any points to these yet till I start raising them. However, something to look at here is it's not that tab. Go to your little man tab here. Here's all of your crafting perks, and yes, we'll be putting points in them as we need to. But you also have these unlocked right away. You have Pack Mule, you have Better Barter, you have Iron Gut, Lockpicking, and then you have the various classes have things locked behind them, like Forge Ahead, the Chemistry Station, Workbenches, Concrete Mixing, You have to be level. You have to have 2 levels of science, crafting, mining tools, etc. Basic farming tips. If you're not a farmer, this is how you get farmer stuff. And vehicles for dumb shits. This lets you go ahead and build. When you get to level 10, you can build a mini bike. Level 20, you can build a motorcycle. Level 30, you can build a 4x4. This also unlocks certain. Now, you're going to want to unlock the actual mechanic class to build the B-dubs vehicles. And yes, you hear them there beating on stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. Grab these chairs for a quick source of iron. Just keeping an eye out. The fences aren't great. We got another book there. What is that book? Mining tools. All right. And then the hunting knife schematic. All right.
How may I serve you?
This lady here is the scout. By doing missions for her, and this is pretty much all I'll say about it, you will advance the storyline. Darkness Falls does have a story to it, and the scout is your key to that. Let's go ahead and search these cars real quick, and then we'll go talk to Jen, get a job from her, and try to get that knocked out along with our class quests. All right. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is set us up a little base in here after I go around here and get these books. Yeah, me turning that candle on is you're not supposed to use other mods with it. I haven't used the POI light enabler. Oh, more mining tools tricks. Wonder if that did that raise our. Let's go back over here. Okay, 3 points available. Yes, it did. It unlocked Miner 69er. Let's go ahead and go back over to our hunter class, and we'll put one in each, or not hunter, but farmer is what we're working on. Okay. Hold on, Jen. We'll be talking to you shortly. All right. And here goes, well, most of our clay. We're going to be pretty close on it. All right. Grab our chairs real quick so we can scrap those down. All right. Hey, Jen. Hey, Gerbs. Grumpy Residence. Dell's Cafe. Because I don't want to do a buried supplies.
I think I've got a job or two. Oh, I would kiss you, but, you know, apocalypse hygiene and all.
Consent's a thing, Jen. Calm down. All right. Run through here real quick. We're gonna sell that farming tips because we didn't need it. Bring the money down here. Yes, I know that's a weird thing. No, I don't. I do it because I like knowing how much money I have on me at any given time, without having to scroll through my inventory to do it. Let's see if she has any. She does have nitrate powder, but not very much. Do you have any clay soil available? You do not. Okay. Buy the aloe creams because we can't make first aid bandages right now. Put that egg down. Anything interesting? No. Armor-wise. All right, we'll
Thanks
just
for the
hold.
business.
Yep.
Stay safe out there.
All right. And real quick, let's yeah, we're gonna come back here anyway. So let's go ahead and make some building blocks. I do about 20 of them right off the bat to start. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and get a chest made. And let's get a see there, you could use either cloth fragments or feathers. All right. Okay. I don't know why I did one at a time. All right. Anyway, what I'm going to do is this. We're going to grab our blocks here. We are going to make this into ladder shapes. Then we're going to hop up here and jump across. And grab these bird nests real quick. I forgot to buy a cooking pot. Give me another quick second here, and we'll get the little camp set up. Okay, and so brief time setting that up. We went and bought a cooking pot and a grill off of Gin. They're 91 dukes a piece, unlike the 600 in vanilla. Threw a bedroll down up here, through our storage chest in here, through everything we weren't going to use immediately. Let us get out of here before it gets too late. That's the other thing. You'll notice there is no clock. Now, I'm considering the class quest to be the priority. So, did we draw a mini horde? We might have. Alright, well, unfortunately that means we got to deal with these dudes before we go and get the rest of our nitrate powder. If you notice, my tactic is not to let them get close. But also, I don't use guns that much until I get a silencer. Mostly because screamers are a thing. 12 glue. Well, y'all, that's going to make a few things a lot easier. All right, Mr. Lumberjack Man, are you about done? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get up on this trailer here. We may have to kill... Well, we got to kill Yo first. I just turned crickets. Which means we might be spending the first night hanging out at Jen's and do all this in the morning. Yeah, see? I don't care from Kane's team. I got rid of the spinny thing, but they still can't stumble forward into you. Whoa, that's another thing. Big Mama has become one of our new spitters. What I want to do with her is hit her a couple times, get her where she's going to run at you. Always try to strafe to the side. She does that wind-up animation. Did you see that? Ah, right before she... that's some nonsense. That's why you can't stay in one spot. Now, when she starts running, I start running the other way. Yeah, she blows the heck up. Alright, hello, Morty. Little twitchy jerk. Alright. Let's do it. Waha! See, you tried that. Alright, we have a point to spend. I'm going to put this in. Point to spend. We are going to put the... Oh, we are one level away from that. Alright. Oh, then we'll take Health Nut for more wellness. Okay, so what I'm doing is we're going to... Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Mortys spawned in right there. Now, if I had a nail bomb, we deal with them that way. But since I don't, we are going to... Get the stealth. Alright, and then slide this way. Well, he's dead already. Get the stealth, and then when he stands up, headshot. Okay, and then... This other one you really can't hit him because of that tailgate right there. So we shoot him here. He stands up. Put one there. Put one there. That's why we made all those arrows. Alright, here he comes. Spear. Spear to fall down. While he's down, stab him. Ooh, thanks. Turned it into more nitrate powder for us. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay, well. Come get some. Just keep your cool. Alright. Something about spears you'll notice is that you can't throw them. Right? Attack is power attack. Also, you inflict bleed damage. Notice how his health's going down. That's enough out of you. Wrench on day 1 and a pistol on day 1. You know this playthrough's about to turn hairy. Alright. And a coat. Alright. So let's go ahead and bust all these up. And we will see where we are at. And body armor. Okay. We are halfway to our goal on the... Oh, got some archery notes. We're halfway to our goal on the... nitrate powder. Alright, let's go ahead and fix that. Now, you notice when I fixed that, it went from 43 to 38. Unless you use a workbench, repairing things will downgrade your equipment. Okay. It is a little late in the day. By that I mean it's a lot late in the day. Let's go ahead and head back over to Jen's. And take a short break, and I'll resume this in the AM. Oh, there's more clay right here. Well, we can at least do that real quick. Let's go right here and dig it up. This might take a minute. Alright, alright. Yeah, we're gonna...
Well, aren't you a sight for sore
Yeah,
eyes?
yeah. You don't sell
What can I
right
get
flash, do you? I have literally nothing I want to sell you right now.
You know, a few things turned up missing the other day.
No idea.
You don't know anything about that, do you?
Can't afford any of this. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we will continue on our goal of getting these class quests done. So, Yorp, up to here. Grab our food and eat and take a little rest. Actually, on second thought, in the interest of this not being, well, these might wind up being an hour long a piece. The farmer one there's going to be some that are going to be two-parters because of the complicated nature and the difficulty of getting the things that you need. For example, the break in the farmer class, as opposed to the other classes, is going to be the getting the nitrate powder, because you can only get it from because we're not in the snow biome. You can only get it from dead bodies. All right. We do anything else with this? No. We can turn this off. We can end this one by me showing you this. First evening, when you get a chance, sit there and start some bowls crafting. Then go up here, read your journal. Just go through, read, and understand everything. Okay. I'm going to paraphrase these real quick. Vending machines. You have food and beverage. You have rental, which are only for multiplayer, and player owned. Player owned vending machine is going to be about $4,500, but it's a watch. Let's see. Activity map. Torches, candles, workstations that burn fuel, gunfire and explosions, motor tools, active traps that move, breaking metal or glass, or slamming metal doors. All of this adds to your heat. That is the thing that generates the screamers. It's not anything else. It's heat map. Heat being activity. Okay, if an area is hot, you will have zombie scouts scouting around. That's the screamer. They spot you, they'll call in reinforcements. Limiter stop these activities. The area will cool down on its own. Lights and sounds are counted regardless of being noticeable as a player standing out in the open. Uh, Electric generators or lights do not register. Um, One of the classes is survivalist. They can craft heatless torches. They are torches that provide like warmth, but they do not add to the activity map. Let's see. Campfires. Must place wood or burnable objects. Must have all the recipe ingredients. You can use. You can pick up all of the. You can pick up workstations once you have a land claim block. We'll have to break up this campfire. All right. Let's finish running down these, and then we'll wrap this one up. All right. Bedroll. Throw down your bedroll. You can put your bedroll in the trader. You can. The last place bedroll is your active bedroll. Placing your bed, pick up the last one, permanently clear all previous respawn points. Place an active bedroll will prevent enemy respawn in the area. Okay, traders. Traders restock items. If you come from vanilla, traders work like traders. The only difference or one of the differences is that the traders do not kick you out at night, and specifically in this version of Darkness Falls, you can live in the trader for a while if you want. I don't advise it though, and we will be moving in the next episode because the traders are not safe. Painting, paintbrush, paint, quests, which pretty much now the difference is okay. So I do have a note on quests. Quests, you have to complete 10 quests with the same trader in order to advance to tier 2 with that trader. Each of the traders has their own trader faction. In addition, the Scouts quest add to the White River faction, which adds points to all of the traders. There is no tier completion bundle. There is no day 7 bicycle. You have to make one. That's kind of what Trader faction. So if you have tier 3 quests unlock with Joel and find Wreck, you only have tier 1 quest with Wreck. At a higher faction, they'll trade you skills for dukes, or they teach you actual recipes. Crits, you want armor soon. More armor you wear, more often you can get hit in a short time without risk critical hits. Critical hits other than infection heal on their own or can be treated with specific items. Abrasion for aloe cream, etc. Okay. Alternate ammo, you hold down the R button, change to that. Stealth, sneak bonus damage applied while crouched. It only works if the enemy is sleeping or not alerted. Sneak bonus damage on the same target. Cooldown, okay. Armor statistics, light and heavy armor rated crit resistance, stamina per second. That's for kind of for heavy armor. There are armor perks, and there's also armor mods to mitigate that. The stamina, the mobility, max durability be added to with banded and plated mods, stuff like that. Range damage, this is all of the statistics. Keep in mind, this is an experimental build, so what's listed on the sheet may not be the actual damage that's done. Same thing with melee weapons. Dysentery is food poisoning. Eating and drinking are necessities. We have food poisoning instead of dysentery. Levels of iron get reduced that chance. Goldenrod tea, pure mineral water will cure dysentery. Rod food can be eaten if you're starving, but it'll hurt your health. Okay, then you got water. Water, you need to, you can drink with your hands, but everything's poison unless you boil it. The way jars work is in this build we've been getting, you have a 50% chance of getting the jar back, or you get broken glass. The good thing is you can immediately turn broken glass into crushed sand, and once you get a forge, you can make empty jars, because that was a dumb move on TFP's part. Infection will drain your stamina, and later infection also your attributes. Honey has a 50% chance to cure the infection, but you can also get herbal antibiotics or antibiotics. First aid, heal yourself or stop bleeding by using a bandage. First aid bandage, sewing kit, first aid kit. Survival, we touched on this a little bit. You have your food and water bars, you have your health and stamina bars. Wellness, read this and understand it. Maximum wellness 300, but maybe there's a way to break that limit. There is. Mining, you have lead, coal, nitrate, iron, coal, nitrate. Oh, well, apparently you can find nitrate in the forest. Okay, but the way you have to do it is you have to look for the small boulders and hit them and see what pops up. Animal husbandry, it's only partially working, and the results we've seen have been hilarious because people have had boar apocalypses. Farmer class is your class quest rewards. You get plus 10 to crafting tier for shotguns and hoes. Yes, I'm immature. Farming and crops. All crops require water. We'll cover that in the next episode. There's also irrigation systems. Living off land. Okay, spending skill points. You've earned skill points. Shape menu, placing blocks. You just saw me do that with the ladder. White River Citizen, that's just the standard start. If you carry too much item, you will become slow. So pack mule that people normally ignore from vanilla is kind of important here. And then end of the road is just the main story. All right. All that being said, looks like it is the morning of day 2. Oh yeah, because we set our time early. I'm going to boil up some water here, and we will be back in the next episode. So, until then, y'all have a good one. Bye.